Well, welcome back. Couple of things, just right off the bat, and I'm gonna have to start off with more actual Minecraft talk, if you can believe it. For one, you might be saying that stuff looks slightly different here, because I've moved some things. I've moved them over here, and there's a lot of new stuff as well. Some stuff has happened. I did some off-screen grinding. I also went into the Nether alongside Anna, aka Icy Bunny, and if she's finished editing and uploading that video, I'm going to be putting a little annotation in the corner to go check that video out, because that was an event. But actually most of this I did after we were done recording that. I basically just went back down into the mines, got a bunch more copper, got a bunch of other metals, and now I have an understanding of what I need to do. Namely, that I need to go back into the Nether for some things, because I'm just going to put up on the screen now the metallurgy chart for all the ores and metals, and which ones can break which other metals. And I've currently, as you can see, I have found a diamond. I haven't found a diamond pickaxe. I found diamonds. Precisely 3 of them, luckily. Definitely did not find 4 and accidentally drop the first one into lava. That did not happen. Yeah, I have... Oh, and that's the other thing. If you... This is what I got in the Nether, which is a bunch of very special armor and a sword, which if you take a gander at in my inventory, it's a Viroxery's sword, and Viroxery's armor, so I look like a green man. But this one has poison damage, which, you know, pretty neat. It's not the best sword in the game, but it's pretty cool, and I like being green. So I'm gonna enjoy that while it lasts. But because I have the diamond pickaxe, the next step is me going into the Nether, and I'm just going to look up pickaxe. This is what I need. I need a calendrite pickaxe, and I can mine diamonds. I can mine calendrite with diamonds. It's in the Nether. After I'm done mining that, I already found underground some orichalcum. If I can make an orichalcum pickaxe, that means I can mine anything I want. I probably do want to start off... Well, first things first, I'm gonna get some gear in order, and I'm gonna free up my inventory, and I'm gonna either go into the Nether, or I'm going to actually build a Nether portal here, because I have access to some obsidian in the mine, and that's how that's going to go. But I might also go back into the village, because there's an event currently going on in the server where there's like a creepy trader man, and apparently we can trade stuff in. Alright, step 1 is I'm going to be just storing some stuff and then going back. But meanwhile, I do have some actual things I want to talk about this time. Also, yeah, there's a lot of our flesh in here. Most of it is just Anna's doing, just chopping off flesh, as she does. Fuck, I need torches. Oh, I have a matchbox and I have coal, so should be fine. There's one death compass, bone compass that's like 1 of 50 billion. A bunch of demonic essence. Probably gonna get some more now. I'm gonna hopefully not die a billion times in the Nether. What I have been thinking about is, like, I'm just trying to figure out what I can talk about, and it just randomly came to me that if we're talking about YouTube content in the past, and we're talking about like things that have changed and things that have stayed the same, well, there's some stuff you just can't not bring up. Hello? Ow! What? And he just disappeared. Ow! Fuck off! Where is it? Where is it now? There's some stuff you just can't avoid talking about. One of those things being, if we're talking about gaming content specifically... Oh god, what is this? What the heck? What did you fuck off? It's... Oh, I finally killed it. That was annoying. One thing you can't avoid talking about is the way it changed over time, the way you would partner with things and the way you would make money on YouTube, because now you would just get a YouTube partnership, and post-adpocalypse, it's propped up more and more that you would just get specific advertisers that would sponsor your videos. Back in the day, the way you made money as a YouTube content creator is that you got like, I don't know, 1,000... Did I go the wrong way? Get like, I don't know, a couple thousand views on one of your videos, show that to Machinima, and then they would just shower you in money. And, obviously I'm slightly exaggerating here, but there's plenty of testimony from people who were a part of the Machinima network that's will now tell you that was never going to last. That was not a functioning business model. Essentially, Machinima was trying to monopolize the whole thing by taking in as many content creators, gaming content creators, as they possibly could. And on the surface, that's a pretty solid idea, you know. They just get all these content creators together, they get to sort of control what content they make, and they would appear in their original works, original videos and contents, and it's all gonna work out. Something is dying. Okay. And not just Machinima, but that doesn't really work because they're already fucking dead since like 2019, I think. I'm getting ahead of myself here, but yeah, they got control over all these different gaming YouTubers, and they were going to constantly pump out content. They even got offices, and they hosted these huge parties with like gaming industry professionals, and like, oh, this was such a huge thing back in the day. Why didn't it last? Well, because they ran out of... At a certain point, you just run out of money to just keep throwing into these things. The best descriptions I've heard of that were from... Oh, Anna built a little fence for her fairies. The best description I've heard of this whole situation is from formerly Ricky and Elliot from Machinima ETC, now Ricky and Elliot from Internet Today, which is currently my go-to it's my go-to for just news in general, not just internet news at this point. They're just that good. And they basically described how they would just be constantly getting invited to these like events, huge events with all these industry professionals, and they would go to these parties where they would just have all this entertainment and free food and free drinks. They would go on like all expenses paid trips to conventions and everywhere else, and Machinima was, considering how many people they had to send to these conventions, they were putting a lot of money into that, you know. Oh, hello, Mr. Pigman. How are you in here? I guess you just spawned here. They would send... I need to make the volume lower. But they sent like everyone from Machinima ETC, everyone from Inside Gaming, just all of these people going to all of these conventions, having to pay for everything. Then just having to basically pay these people just a salary as just paying them. Perhaps not always the salary, perhaps a cut of their videos or whatever, but like that's still a lot of money that they ended up spending on these people. That's realistically was never going to be paid back. Just if they had been honest with themselves, they could have seen that coming, but they didn't, and so over time they just bled out. And it's an interesting thing to think about, because I haven't really... Oh, for frick's sake. I haven't really been looking into... I mean, I took a brief gander at which of the old content creators from Machinima are still going, and I know the first that comes to mind is, for me, Machinima ETC becoming Internet Today, and they're doing pretty well. I haven't heard them really complain about how much they're making and how like stable their income and everything is. They pump out a lot of content, but it's all, I mean, it's daily news pretty much. So of course there's a lot of content to be pumped out. But then there's what else? I know that there's, you know, you have the creatures and all their permutations, which eventually is just a lot of them just making their own content, like I think Nova's still making content. A lot of people have moved over to streaming, obviously. But the ones that are still making content, well, they're not at the top of their game. They're not making as much money and getting as many views as they once were, of course, because that's not gonna happen in the current year. Oh, for fuck's sake. We're fine. Well, there's the creepy collector. I'll get back to you, because I need to get my stuff. But you had one that was really surprising that at some point I saw was still a thing, is that there were a lot of animations that were a part of the whole Machinima network, and one of them was Battlefield Friends, which is this show about, you know, Battlefield and just these players and the main characters like a noob and all that stuff, and just a lot of very classic meme tropes about gamers and stuff. And yeah, that series is still going as far as I'm aware, which is insanity to me, because that is ancient history at this point. It should be ancient history, but no, it's still going. It's still a thing. It's not even think. Oh, what? Why is it? What the hell? Many? There's 3 of these things. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying again. Oh no. Oh my god. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lower hostile mob sounds a bit further now. Yeah, there's a couple of channels that are still going, and it's crazy to think how many careers really started off from Machinima when you consider what a bad business idea and an idea in general the whole Machinima model was. It's kind of just bizarre that they, one, lasted as long as they did, because again, oh, what the fuck, are you kidding me? I hate the demons so much. Oh god, and I'm glitching the fuck out as well. Where even is this thing that's killing me? Fuck's sake, I have half a heart left. Amazing. Yeah, it's crazy to think about, because, oh, well, there I fucking went. Oh, I should not have gone into the Nether. But I have to go into the Nether, is the thing. I need it. I need to get the better metals. I have no other options. Ugh. But yeah, I don't know. That's just something that came to my mind about the way the internet used to be. And it seems, you know, the whole Machinima thing seems so very different, but at the same time it's kind of not. In fact, in some ways, parts of the... I literally can't go into the fucking Nether anymore. But, what do you want? You want Jeff's? Oh. Oh. How do I get... How do I get any of these things? How do I... Huh? Like if I... Oh, vampire... Oh... Vampiric blade... That's probably gonna need some vampire teeth as well or something. Oh? Actually, no, I could craft this. This is actually physically possible. Alright. Actually, can't I craft them, like... Yeah, I just need obsidian. Oh, I just need a diamond pickaxe. You know where the diamond pickaxe is, my man? It's in the fucking nether. What the hell are you? Butterfly? Please leave. Just fuck off. Hopefully he doesn't get, like, eaten by a zombie. Is that something that can happen? I know he's in a fence, but is that fence gonna protect him? Does he need protection? I don't know. Where was I? Fuck knows, has the Skulker despawned? Bet you it hasn't. Bet you it hasn't. Oh! Freaking vampire? Really? What am I even supposed to do here? Just hit it until it dies, okay. Oh. Fuck off, zombie. Oh, this sucks such ass. This is such ass. This is so fucking bad. Give me a sword. Oh, I accidentally turned on the fucking wireframes. And there's a creeper as well. Oh my god. This is the worst. Minecraft sucked. Why are we even doing this? It sucked. Everything. Oh, I got teeth. Freaking teeth. Ugh. Ugh. But there are some things that we think about inherently that are like, oh, this is totally different how things used to be. And I mean, sure, there's a lot of things that are. But a lot of things when you think about it are just, in a way, rehashed from the old model. That like Shinma worked on, or just other people worked on. That looks like a really bad creeper as well. That looks like a bad man. And there's another vampire. Can it just be daytime? Can it just be freaking daytime? Let's try. Skulker gone? It's probably not. I'm probably gonna die instantly. What am I supposed to do, dude? I'm just gonna go to my location real quick. Get some gear, I guess. Skulker's still gonna kill me in like 2 hits, though. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, the things that are kind of the same is that, you know, Machinima gathered all these YouTubers together, and the reason they gathered all these YouTubers together was the thought that, sure, a lot of them all have, you know, small to mediocre to some bigger fan bases and subscriber counts, but if you put all of them together, they're going to make one large fan base, and sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't, sometimes there was too little overlap, sometimes there was too much overlap. It just happened like that. And here's the thing, that is of course very similar to the way YouTube works now. You do need to do these crossovers and these collaborations in order to grow your audience. That's completely normal. Could make Ignatius stuff. Hold on, I kind of feel like it's gonna give me fire aspect. That's not gonna be too useful as the thing. Okay, let me just look up swords. If I look up sword, what has actual decent damage? Like, diamond has 7, stone has 5, iron has 6. That's just the base of it. So Ignatius would also have 6, but it's going to add fire aspect. It's not that impressive. Obviously, Orichalcum would be really good. Or less Tartarite. I mean, my goal in general in this series is to get to Tartarite, which is why I need Orichalcum as the first thing I can get that can then just mine everything. Sanguinite's pretty good, but of course I don't have that. I think the best I can do is I might as well just make iron swords as the thing. How much iron do I have? Do I really? Oh no, right. I have iron dust. I have a lot of iron dust is the thing. So I am entirely capable of just using some of that, like so. But yeah, in order to grow your fanbase, you need these collaborations, which, I mean, this is kind of that as well. I've done these sort of collaborations with, I mean, in a way, just me doing videos together with Gator and Sean, although it is also related to the subject matter of the videos I'm working on, it's still also, it is a collaboration with content creators, which definitely in the case of Gator are actually bigger, more successful than I am. I'm grateful to be able to interact with them, stuff like that. So that's not much difference, and it's certainly not at all different when you look at things like content houses, which is people sort of scoff at as a sort of a new trend about, like, oh, you're just putting all these people together despite the fact that they're not actually friends. They're just going into the same building and, like, getting together purely to, you know, do the content. And here's the thing, is that inherently different from all the, essentially, the gaming houses and the gaming groups that got together for the exact same thing? Yogscast, the Creatures, every group brought together by Machinima, including Machinima ETC, Inside Gaming, like, of course there are also groups that didn't get together physically, but it's still kind of the same thing, where you have these groups of people coming together to make content together. I need boots and I need a chest plate. Good. I don't know how well that's going to last me, but I also made 2 iron swords because I feel like I'm gonna get through at least. I also realize now I'm stupid dumbass. I already had them. I mean, I'm gonna take all these, I'm gonna put them in the chest next to the portal. Can it stop raining, though? I don't want to deal with more stupid shit on the way back. These groups getting together, that's not exactly a new thing. It's not a new phenomenon. It's stuff that's been happening since the inception of YouTube as a career, specifically. Not YouTube in general, but as a career. Once people started taking this as a job, people were coming together to form these groups, which, you know, you can look at more generously and say, oh, they were getting together because they wanted to make content together, they wanted to be friends and stuff like that. But if we're being more honest about it, they were mostly getting together in hopes of it being more lucrative than making content on their own, and oftentimes it was, and it still is. If you're really funny and entertaining, sure, you can try and start your career on your own, or you can jump into other content creators' content that is more... I keep fucking turning around. Content creators' content that is more successful and popular already, and use that as a jumping off point to kickstart your own YouTube career, or Twitch career, or whatever else career. That's just sort of natural. It's networking. Which is what Machinima was all about, and what a lot of these content houses and things like that are also about. Sure, you can be cynical about it, and sometimes that cynical, you know, being so cynical is warranted. Oh, sheep. Ruby sheep. I mean, okay. Monsters have despawned. Perhaps the piece of shit through the portal will have despawned as well. But I am gonna be storing all of these. I'm gonna eat some of my own flesh. Lovely, yum yum. And I'm gonna just go through the portal. I'm gonna start swinging. Please. Yes, it's... No. Please, just die. Just die. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, okay. We've made progress, ladies and gentlemen, we've made progress. Now I'm just gonna wait for all my health to come back, and I'm gonna go out, and I'm gonna try and get to my other graves. At least they aren't as far away as they were when Anna and I were going into the Nether. You're gonna see in that video if you go check it out. But there are other aspects to the way old YouTube work that are still similar to the way new YouTube works. So I don't know. Of course, we want to look back at those as the good old days, but it's obviously just a lot of nostalgia and rose-tinted glasses stuff. Like one really prime example that I also thought of was we like to think of the good old days on YouTube, and here's the thing: when were those good old days? Obviously, different people are going to give you different time periods, and let me just tackle a couple of them. The very earliest days of YouTube was a lot of reaction girls, like react girls or whatever they're called. Response girls, I think. I might need to look up the exact term, where people would just make content, they would respond to it because it was so important that they respond. Oh, it got stuck in the thing. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Yes, okay, that's one of them dead. There's more though. There is more. Or is there? Okay. It's grave number 2. That's not the big one though. Where the Minotaur man killed me. You know, but like those very earliest days where you had Machinima, you had freaking Nigahiga, is that what you're going to qualify as good old days content? Maybe. Okay, this motherfucker just spawned here. What the? Oh god, I fell in the hole. Did they just spawn in my face? Also, that's a Baphomet. That is going to, if I aggro that lady, is that a Baphomet? Actually, no, that's like a succubus or something. But I don't want to aggro whatever the hell that is, right? Oh, I'm gonna have to kill these things is the thing. Okay, but I can just hit and back away. I can hit and back away. Oh, I hate you. I hate everything about you. Okay. But like, sure, I don't know if I want to qualify those earliest days as being peak content, and then you have the next period in time, or maybe not exactly the next period in time, but the one that people often bring up as the good old days is the sort of 20 teens. I don't know the exact dates again, it's always slips out of my mind, but like 2015, 2016, something like that, when you're like, oh, come on, those are the good old days. That's when you had the peak of iDubbbz and Filthy Frank and Max Mofo. They were all working together. That was the golden days. You had all this great content and this great gaming content coming out, and it's before the adpocalypse, before PewDiePie ruined everything. And it's like, sure, there's a lot of cool stuff that was happening at that time, but that was also the peak of the previous reaction content era. That was around the time of freaking ElsaGate. Do we want to consider that part of the YouTube golden era as well? Because if we don't consider that, well, then we're kind of being disingenuous a little bit about what we consider to be the golden era. Because we can't just pick and choose if we're going to go as grandiose with our terminology as calling that, oh, that was the golden age, that was the best that YouTube ever got. Well, you gotta take the good with the bad then. Do I have any blocks? I'm gonna try and get on top. Oh no, I don't have a pickaxe. Oh no. Or another block. Okay. hit him. Oh, I hate these fucking things. I hate all of them so much. Huh. Oh, this is fucking stressful. I hate the demons. I hate mods. I hate all these mods. All of them, every single one. They all suck. I made no fucking progress on this thing because they keep spawning where I need to. I can't just leave them fuck it. We're leaving them behind. We're leaving them. We're ignoring them. Are they chasing me? Vaguely. Oh. But you know, then you're looking at the current... you're looking at the current point in time, you're like, ah, this is the worst. We're getting only the worst content. Are we? Are we getting the worst content? I mean, Max Mofo, if we're looking Max Mofo and Chad, anything reviews, they're still making content. They have Cold Ones together now. You look at... If you're looking for... Oh, there's their stuff. Oh, thank fucking God. Oh, no, 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 fuck off. Why? 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 Why are you doing this? Give me my shit back. Give me my shit back. No. No, 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 no. That's my pickaxe. My fucking pickaxe is on the fucking ground. No. You do not. You are not deleting my pickaxe. Okay, but like, you still have those guys making content. A great example of good, amazing content, frankly, still being made is Off Canny. They still... I think they're kind of on hiatus, but they still make like amazing content. We're absolutely in the renaissance of different kinds of content, like the podcast. There's just a huge variety of those to choose from that are still really, really good. A lot of the old content creators are still making shit. The fact that they are getting less views doesn't indicate that they aren't making shit or that their content should be discounted or not just ignored as when we're talking about good content still being made. You know, if you want to complain about... Fuck's sake! If you want to complain about the fact that they aren't getting views, that's a different complaint from saying that good content is still not being made anymore. It is. It absolutely is. You just kind of have to search for it a little bit more, which is, I mean, it's less to do with... I personally feel like it's less to do with there being too much, with there not being enough great content. It's just perhaps there's too much of content in general. Just if you want, you're every freaking minute there's so much content being put on YouTube that you will never watch in your entire lifetime because there's just too much. So. And here's the thing, that was always going to be the problem. Whether or not there was an apocalypse, whether or not, oh my fucking God! Whether or not people were making the content anymore, that were making content. Oh, for fuck's sake, stupid goddamn piece of shit, pigman. I need to eat flesh. It sucks when I need to eat flesh. Whether or not the people that used to make the content still made that content, whether or not something else changed, it was also always going to be the case that there would be eventually just too much content for anyone to deal with. I'm gonna try and disconnect and reconnect. I know, it's, I'm cheaping out. No, listen. I can't fucking deal with that. Are we chill? No, we are not. I hate this. I hate old Nether. I hate... This is another side of it. Oh, Minecraft used to be so freaking amazing. When you couldn't go into the fucking Nether. When the Nether was, first of all, pointless. Second of all, you hit one pigman and you're fucked forever. Wow, love that. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. I think Minecraft is definitely one of those things where we look at with rose-tinted glasses as well. Where, oh, everything about the old Minecraft was so good. But, I mean, the modding community was really great, but a lot of it was this. It reminds me a bit of Mountain Blade, for anyone who has played that. Where... And of course the pigmen are still fucking mad! I hate it! And I can't get my own stuff back, because they're going to kill me again. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do, dude? At this point, I'm just going to abandon the fucking Nether until I can... I don't even know until I can do what. Until I can maybe rope Icy Bunny into helping me collect my graves again. At least, the worst part is how much that has dug into the time I wanted to spend talking about actual shit. But I also like, I don't know, I guess I talked about the most of what I wanted to say. There's other topics I want to talk about, because I try to be less bleak about it this episode, but I do have even more, you know, unpleasant things to talk about, because I don't know, there's just something about it, about the series that makes me want to talk about things like that. Specifically about like Rooster Teeth, because Rooster Teeth was Machinima and there was Rooster Teeth basically. Well, that's not accurate. I know that's not accurate. That's accurate to how I consumed media at the time, but of course there were other networks. With Rooster Teeth was just a huge part of my online experience, and so its sort of downfall over time has been pretty heartbreaking to see, but there's only so much you can do about it. There's other stuff I want to talk about though. There's some AI stuff I want to talk about, because that's something that's being brought up in Kickstarter projects that I'm being looking at. Chances are the next video that I'm going to upload is going to coincide with a Kickstarter in the current year video that is going to be talking about a lot of AI stuff. Wow, spoilers for that, huh? For the 20-30 people that watch this video. But yeah, that's going to probably be the next topic. What I'm going to be doing now, well, not now, because I need to go lay down and cry. What I'm going to be doing off-screen is going to be a bit more grinding, because the plan was for today that I was going to go into the fucking Nether, mine like 3 pieces of a goddamn ore that I know we saw on our way there, but I couldn't break yet because I only had an iron pickaxe at the time. I was going to mine those 3 pieces, and I'm going to go back to the overworld. That's all I needed. But now I'm going to probably lose the diamond pickaxe, meaning that I'm going to have to go back into the mines, which is fine, until I can get 3 more diamonds, and then I can consider going back into the Nether, because there's not a lot of point to doing it until I can do that. But for now, that's going to be doing it for this episode. I've made absolutely the exact opposite of any kind of progress. I started out with full green armor and like a diamond pickaxe and a cool sword. What I got now, got some seeds, a lantern, and 2 bits of Anna's flesh. And soul fray for a minute and a half for some reason. What the fuck?